Are you serious? Are you serious? We've got breaking news coming out of Iran. And matter of fact, let me just pull up right now. You can hear my coffee pots brewing a fresh pot of coffee. But I want to think, let me just see who sent this to me. I want to be sure I give the right people the right credit here. Jack Bauman has sent me some powerful information here. Who was it sent this to me? Oh, here it is. Brother Joe, Jerusalem Joe sent this to me this morning out of information coming out of Israel. And I thought about this yesterday when I first broke the story that Iran's President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad's helicopter had an accident. They called it an accident because it was an emergency landing in the mountains. He didn't get hurt, but they were very fortunate. The helicopter could have crashed. It had an accident. They had an incident in the helicopter. Well, simultaneously yesterday, there was another accident which involved the leading presidential candidate for Iran. He is the nuclear negotiator. His name is Saeed Jaeli. He also was in an accident. He also survived. And now rumors are floating all over Iran that just 12 days before the presidential election, stubborn rumors are making their rounds that the two accidents which took place Sunday, June the 2nd, 2013, were in fact assassination attempts of the outgoing Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and leading presidential hope for Iran's senior nuclear negotiator Saeed Jaeli. Both escaped unhurt. The rumors are pointing the finger directly at the Islamic supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khomeini, or his underlings, possibly acting on their own. What? Now listen, you have to realize something. Ahmadinejad has been at odds with the Ayatollah Khomeini, who is the supreme spiritual leader of Iran, and supersedes authority even over the president of Iran, which is Mahmoud Ahmadinejad. Actually, about 2 weeks ago, Ahmadinejad was arrested and detained for 7 hours and interrogated against by Ayatollah Khomeini intelligence group, who took him aside and questioned him, interrogated him, that he needed, and warned him, basically threatened him, that he needed to back down in trying to endorse the next presidential candidate. The guy that he was endorsing, his vice president, was then disqualified from the presidential election by the Ayatollah Khomeini. There were 8 leading candidates disqualified by the Ayatollah Khomeini because the Ayatollah Khomeini wants somebody to be the next president that walks in the exact unison with him. And so Ahmadinejad's handpicked man is not going to get to run. Matter of fact, there is 680 candidates, and the leading, and there's several that are still leading. This guy here, the nuclear negotiator, Saeed Jaeli, is one of them. But also there's another man that I've kind of got my eye on. His name is Mohammad Reza Arif. Mohammad Reza Arif, who was in 2005 was a first vice president and also a graduate of Stanford University in California, who speaks bilingually English and Arabic fluently, and is a biometric RFID technology expert. And I kind of got my eye on him in these end times and last days. But anyway, the rumors are that the Ayatollah Khomeini, the Ayatollah's insiders, are said to fear Ahmadinejad is plotting an emergency for bringing the masses out on the streets in order to force the postponement of the June 14th election. So he would then stay on as president until the dust settles in the overheated pre-election atmosphere going on in Iran. Government circles are extra jittery over the apparently irrepressible wave of Turkish popular dissent against the Islamic government of Erdogan in Turkey. Folks, the entire Middle East is like a bombshell. It's blowing up. Look what's going on in Iraq. They've killed over 300 people in the last month as radical Shiites and radical Sunnis are killing each other. Then you have Syria, where Assad's regime using chemical weapons, murdering, fighting, killing innocent civilians. A lot of them Christians are dying. And the rebels, who are really Al-Qaeda and the Muslim Brotherhood, who are killing and murdering and pillaging and fighting. And a lot of the death and the dying, again, are Christians. And you got the Russians backing Assad. The American government and NATO forces are backing the rebels. John McCain goes there, says, I found the good guys, and yet the picture he's taken up with him is a kidnapper and murderer of Al-Qaeda. What? Slap your grandma. We got something going on. Something biblical's going on with the signs of the second coming of Christ. The Bible said there'd be wars and rumors of wars. Nation would rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There'd be famines and pestilence and earthquakes, divers places. Look, my show starts in 29 minutes. Don't miss it. Just go to www.paulbeckleyprophecy.com. That's www.paulbeckleyprophecy.com.